We have no mercy for those that come to disrupt the restoration of this struggle. We don't negotiate with anyone. We will never do that. Because when you do things like that, you encourage the same thing to be inside the government, and they will continue to do what they are doing. There's an added access.
Welcome, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom across the world. I welcome you once again to this amazing platform where we bring you information that has to do with the United States of Biafra. Information coming from the right source. In this platform, we promote and support the restoration fully and recognition of the United States of Biafra under our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, and of the Supreme Commander of Mazi Nandekano. Today, under the leadership of Dr. Ngozi Orabweze, the Deputy Prime Minister. Wherever you are and you're watching this program, I welcome you. Please like and share to all platforms. In this program, we will be continue to show you information that are coming from all angles, more especially things that has to do with the Biafran territory, regardless where it is, whether in the east, in the west, in the north, in the south. We bring it before you so that you can digest it and have a rethink and know where you stand. The only thing that can guarantee our freedom in that contraption called Nigeria is Biafra. It is either Biafra or nothing. And wherever you are, continue to support the United States of Biafra. That is the only way to go. That is the only way you can have good economy and have security. Regardless what you see today, do not get distracted. Do not get bemoved. Continue to stand your ground, to demand for self-determination because it is your right. Do not allow anyone to take away the right to self-determination, the right to self-defense, and the right to life from you. Kindly watch this video for more wisdom. Let's watch.
Edo people, the Southern Kaduna, the Benue people have expressed their optimism to join the Igbos with the Biafra should Nigeria divide. They can't align with the Yorubas as a nation. They prefer the Igbos, who are industrious, who are accommodative, and over the years they have seen that the hostility, antagonism against the Igbos are just baseless and without substance. The Igbos have been persecuted within Nigeria because of their ingenuity and their liberality. Your take on this development?
Yes, good morning, our viewers, and my name is Authentic General. I want to tell you that my take on this is that actually there is a say that who no like better thing? Who no like better thing? Yes, if Edo, if Plateau, if some Yorubas decided to join the Igbos, if the Igbos go, yes, they make their own decision because they've seen the integrities, they've seen the what Igbos are capable of doing. You understand? All this antagonizing against the Igbos is mere heaviness. Mere heaviness. Imagine what Igbos is doing in Lagos, and so part of Nigeria. Imagine what Igbos are doing. So it looks as if it's a miracle, or it's a kind of what am I going to put it? It's a kind of magic. It looks like a magic that Igbos will just come all of a sudden. They will become rich, and they will become, they will buy in properties. They will be contending with them, telling them, the so-called indigenous, you understand me? Telling them what to do and what not to do. You understand me? From there, they will be seeing, no, these people, they will get angry, unnecessarily angry. Hustle like the Igbos, you will not hustle like them. You fold the money will come. You just fold your hands, barely because your father has a house, a property. You understand me? You don't want to work again. Waiting until your father die, you will inherit the property. You understand me? That is what is killing them. That is what is killing them. But Igbos, they don't depend on the properties the father has. They will hustle on their own and get their own even more massively than what his father has. You understand me now? That is why these people choose and decided to go. If Igbos will go, they will follow Igbos to go. That is it. Okay, let me tell you, I've been in Togo, I've been in Ghana, I've been in Cotonou here. You understand me now? I see what Igbos are doing. The market there in Cotonou there is Biafra. We call it Biafra market. It's Igbo that control there. Control the market.
Cotonou here.
Cotonou here, I'm telling you, is Biafra market. It's Igbo that controlling the market. What are you trying to tell me? I see what Igbos are doing, both outside Nigeria, more or less this country. If Edo should decide, go to Edo State, and one of my friends in Edo State, probably from Ekpoma, he came and he's telling me years back. He said years back he was telling me, Bro Charles, why is it that these Igbo people? I said, what happened to Igbo again? He said virtually that they bought all their lands and they are reselling to them again. I said, is it not their money they used to sell? Is it not your forefathers that sold to them? It's your forefathers that sold to them. And they say that this land they bought from their forefather, they bought it at peanuts. Now they are selling with dollars. They are selling with dollars. Probably those that came from abroad. I said that is business, Ogami. Go to that Edosia, you see the biggest, highest mansion you see there is owned by the Igbo man. Igbo doesn't discriminate. They make everywhere their home, provided that you are going to get peace. They develop anywhere they go. Such people, you will identify with them.
Honestly, most of the Yorubas said, just as he said, Igbo doesn't discriminate. They don't reject their own. Just as most Yorubas are calling their own Omale because of political gains. Just like the Lagos State governor's parents or candidates of Labour Party, they are calling him Tunedu. Why is a Yoruba son? Your take on this?
You know, one thing I will tell you is that Yorubas doesn't like truth. They hate anything truth. When you are telling a Yoruba man lies, that is when you become his friend.
By Yoruba, you mean some of the Yorubas, not all?
Virtually not all, but the majority of them. When you are telling them lies, you become their friend. When you are telling them the truth, you understand? They will hate you to the last. Yesterday here, one Yoruba man came. He was a graduate. He said he has been at the East for virtually 6 years. He said the house he was living, you understand, he did not pay dime.
Of course.
The house he was living, he did not pay dime.
In the East, so Igbo land.
Igbo land. He said Igbo people are the most accommodative people that can accommodate. That's what we are seeing. Here is, he said, go to East. He said what the problem of the Yorubas is that they are not traveling. You see them from Ekiti. They will travel, come to Lagos. That is their highest level. The next travel is to travel abroad. One Ghana man sing and say, landlord, travel and see. Travel and see. Because when you are traveling is part of education. When you are traveling, you will be getting so many experiences. Igbos are travelers because of this. Most of them are not educated, but they are more educated and more equipped than people that call themselves they are educated. More educated, more equipped, and more organized are people that call themselves that they are educated. We call them educated illiterates. You understand me? That is it.
Wow, that is.
Yorubas they don't like to work. They are too lazy. But not all of them. Not all of them.
Yeah, majority of the youths today are just depending on
Woda, and relying on the property that they have, probably their father has. Some say we went and killed their father when the father was alive. They will kill him, probably because of the property, to inherit the property. Is that not nonsense? That is nonsense. You understand me now?
So, which means if actually we don't pray for that, there is another outbreak of war, that majority will support the Igbos.
Majority are supporting the Igbos even as at now. You said it earlier that some Yorubas are campaigning that if Igbo go, they will go with them. Yes. Why wouldn't they go with them? Because they've seen the docility, the industrious of these people. They'll see that they can accommodate more than every other person.
Without attacking anyone. Just as what happened in Lagos State here, where Igbos have been attacked, they are not allowed to express their own political affiliations.
For what? A country that we call ourselves that this is our country. If we call you won't collect Lagos from your hand. It's not so. Since you are a Nigerian and since you are an indigenous, you are free to participate in anything, provided since Nigeria is concerned. That is it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, my brother.
People are Igbos. Ikwere people are Igbos. We are not from Benin. Even the late Oba of Benin wrote a book titled, I Remain, Sir, Your Obedient Servant. On page 19, he said he worked in the other districts and he came across the Ikweres and the Ches, who are typical Igbos. So if the custodian of the Benin heritage could on record say that the Ikweres and the Ches are typical Igbos, you are going behind to say you are Benin. Man is saying no, you are Igbos. Nobody owns Igbo. And there is no superior Igbo. Neither is there an inferior Igbo. Igbo has different language dialects. Ikwere is one of them. As a matter of fact, Ikwere is about the biggest. If you draw the census, Ikwere is the biggest language group in the entire Igbo land. One of our progenitors, late Senator Dr. Obiwale, whose son is here today, became minority leader of the Nigerian Senate. That was an Igbo slot, and it was given to him by his Igbo brothers. We are not begging, it's not a privilege for us to be Igbo. We are not trying to be Igbo. We are not looking for Igbo to protect us. We are Igbos. You can choose to say whatever you want to say. You can hold any opinion about Livingstone, but I dare you. I dare you. Whoever it is, I dare you. So you cannot, because of a post-war script and narrative, come here to undermine our identity. It is a colonial script to divide us, so we become diminished in the face of our neighbors. Our neighbors know our capacity. They know our courage. They know we are a global institution. That Igbos all over the world. Igbos all over the world. We are more than 80 million. I was talking to Chief Mike Okiro earlier on, and he was talking to me about a man called Njoku, who is from Kenya. And he mentioned to me a particular Theophilus Okiro, who was one-time minister in the government of Kenya. Am I correct, sir? People have said, he's an Imo State man, and I asked, when he joined the police, did he join because he wanted to be IG and took reverse slots? At the time he was IG, we prided in this state that our son is the Inspector General of Police. And you're coming to say he's 75 and going. Today is this year is the 76th year on earth. What else? He has seen it all. We are not looking for endorsement. We are not looking for recommendation. We are not looking for acceptance. Africa survives on the strength of Ndibo. Africa survives on the strength of Ndibo. Every Ikwere man you see is an Igbo man. You can choose to deny it. Some of us have been denied several political privileges in this state on account of our stance. They have called us names, you can't trust them. Livingstone can't be trusted. You can't hold him, you can't control him. I'm not looking for anybody to control me or to trust me. Even Jesus Christ was not looking for reputation. But the fact is, I tell you to your face, that's why I say, I dare you. So as we go home, remember that the more than 80 million Igbos around the world are looking up to this arrangement here today for leadership. We are in Cuba. I went through the slave trade manifest and I realized that Calabar was the largest slave port in Africa. And the largest slaves that were exported from Africa to the rest of the world are Ndibo. And we make up majority of most of the black nations, both in Northern America and other African little states, including Fiji and Haiti and the rest of them, Brazil. And we have very prominent sons. Bishop T.D. Jakes has traced his DNA up to Imo State. Oprah Winfrey, Buju Banton, Rihanna. You can even Bob Marley. We are not trying to claim it. It's not something we are not looking for an identity post. We are saying what it is. We are just like the Jews. Dele Farotimi says Igbos are the only ethnic group in Nigeria that can survive very well without the support of government. If we want to govern Nigeria, it's in our hands. But Igbos have to know what they are made of. You must know your onions. When you say Oha, Oyara, one layer, can we do that in reality? Can Igbos in River State, this idea of domination, Igbo doesn't own Ikwere. Ikwere is part of Igbo. So you don't come from Anambra and say, so when you come here, you respect your Ikwere brother and his tradition. When I go to Nri, I respect my Nri brother and his tradition. That's the way it plays. You don't come here and begin to exert any form of dominion or control. No. We are one. We are. I am because we are. Mbuntu. So we are one. When I see my Anambra brother, I am proud that Anambra has the highest number of billionaires in Nigeria. I am proud. When I go to Imo State, I am proud. When I go to Ebonyi, I am proud. When you come to River State, respect your brothers from Ahoda, from Onelga, from Ikwere, from Eche, from Amoma, from Oyibo, including those who have spilled into Eleme, Okrika, and Kalabari, including some parts of Bayelsa. And I told them that Ikwere has an extension in Opobo, even in Boni, that Ikwere, I was telling our brothers the other day, community Delta State, there is a kingdom called Eurei. There is a kingdom called Eurei in Delta State. They migrated from Elele. They have a first-class king. In fact, one of their sons is Dr. Samuel Ajogbe, the one-time director of projects of NDDC, ED project. And he confirmed to me I'm an Elele man, but we are in Delta State by virtue of migration. I wrote an article titled, Indeed, What is Bini About Ikwere? And I wrote another article titled, Igbo Hates Ikwere. Igbo Hates Ikwere, the dummy they sold to us. Captain Elechi Amadi was confronted by Chidi, Professor Chidi Oswago, Why do you hate Igbo? Say, no, I don't hate Igbo. I am Igbo, but what I wrote against was the attitude and the treatment from the Aron people. That was personal. We should not, because there is a project to de-Igbonize the riverine Igbo and make the hinterland Igbo see us as enemies. And so when we come here, we want to subdue them. You cannot. We'll keep rising. Although some of us here who are holding on to our heritage may not be much, but we need the support of each other to steer this ship. And if our hinterland Igbo brothers do not show us the reciprocal love and brotherhood, the other Ikweres who are willing to hold on to this heritage will hold back because they feel you're not giving them the sufficient protection. There are some Igbo leaders in the past who drove this idea of hate and domination. And today we are finding it difficult to believe in each other. So there's a trust deficit. So it has to be a deliberate and a conscious commitment to bring about the Igbo structure so robust, so that, because Satan does not fight one who has no great destiny. The war against Igbo is because of the destiny of the Igbos. Our greatness is under attack. We are under existential threat because of the destiny we carry. So you must not see them as Ndi Ikwere and Ndi Soma. Ndi Igbo. When somebody comes and says, speak Igbo language, the other time in our meeting at a People's Club, they said, speak Igbo. I started speaking Ikwere. Yes, Ikwere is Igbo. And he got offended. He said, no, speak Igbo. I said, no. This is my own Igbo version. You can't impose another one on me. The time for peace and unity is now. So I want you to know that we are here because, not because we are looking for people to cling on to. We're here because God says we should be here. We did not choose to be here. God brought us here. We have our brothers all over the world. And I want to use this opportunity to call on all our brothers who are aspiring for this same office. Can we come to the round table? Our brother Tim Uche, Chief Fine Face Amechi, Jackson Omenazo, and the other unknown, yet unknown persons. Let's all come on board. Every move to divide us is part of the strategy to destroy us. Let's not give room for it. It's not about Mike Okiro. It's not about me. You can choose to be anything under the 1999 Constitution, so-called. You can, by virtue of the right to freedom of association, choose to create any group. But you know, the more we create too many Igbo groups, the more we are not unified to fight our battles properly. There are too many. Everybody in Igbo land is a king. Everybody is king. It's killing us. It's killing us. Everybody is this. Please, I will rest my case here to say to Chief Mike Okiro, sir, we love you and we look forward.
So on what ground Tinubu is standing to declare state of emergency? Because the governor have already started implementing the Supreme Court judgment. So what is the ground of Tinubu?
If anybody says that Fubara is fighting with Wike, I think it's an insult to Fubara, because Wike is an Iran boy. The actual person he's fighting this battle with is Tinubu, who has actually come out plain now to show himself for the whole world to know that he is the one behind the mask.
He's the one behind the political tension in Rivers State.
The political tension.
Fully, as governor of Rivers State, why then now will Supreme Court give judgment and you will blatantly refuse to adhere and obey the Supreme Court judgment? That was why His Excellency.
If Fubara and the House of Assembly are having quarrel, is it not a political quarrel? Are they fighting? Are we fighting war in Rivers State? Are we having a natural disaster? Where in the Constitution that says when the governor is having a loggerhead with the House of Assembly, when the case is already in court, that the president will come and declare state of emergency?
There's a Supreme Court verdict judgment ruling
what? Yes. If the Supreme Court have ruled that the House of Assembly should come back and the local government is null and void, which the governor have implemented. So on what ground Tinubu is standing to declare state of emergency? Because the governor have already started implementing the Supreme Court judgment. So what is the ground of Tinubu?
Thank you so much for watching the program. I appreciate you for your patience to watch from beginning to end. I hope you have learned a lot from this very program that I just played, this video. Please like and share the video. Share to all platforms. After sharing the video, now you can go to the comment section and put down your comments. Whatever suggestions, contributions you have to make, what do you think about the video I just played? Go to the comment section and put your comment. I will go to the comment section and I bet you I am learning a lot from there, and you can equally learn from there. Let us share our experience on that comment section. Thank you so much and stay blessed. Don't forget to share, and we continue to bless you as you share. Biafra government, peace, progress, unity, and equity. We move airborne.